Shalom, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We're getting into this quick little lesson, this little walk and talk lesson, man, about the gates of hell should not prevail, man, because basically where I'm coming from is like, Yahweh is our protection from all hurt, harm, and danger. So when we on our little missions and little, day-to-day activity, we must give all praises and all honor and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because guess what? He's the one who's protecting us. He's the one who's keeping us away from hurt, harm, and danger, because he can easily set you up just like this. He gets you in a trap just like this. You know what I'm saying? Look what he's doing to all these rappers, these entertainers. You know what I'm saying? He's causing this to happen on the earth. So guess what? All you brothers and sisters in the truth, let me say that better. All you brothers and sisters that's in the truth, you Akims and Aquas that's in the truth, you gotta start praising the Most High every day. Especially when he wakes you up in the morning, he's keeping you, in your right mind. He's got you on your day-to-day, journey. He's giving you your daily bread. What more could you do than praise the Most High all throughout the day? You should be quoting scriptures, little scriptures in your heads, and thanking the Most High that he's keeping you, because he's the one who's keeping you, man. Nobody else is keeping you. Nothing else is keeping you through this, through these storms and everything. It's the Most High. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He's the one who's preventing the enemy to prevail. He's preventing that. The enemy wants to kill you. He wants to destroy you. Satan is mad because you on team Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Satan's on the left-hand side, and he wants you to get on the left-hand side. So he's mad, that you chose Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm gonna get into a couple of scriptures. Hold on, Shalakia. Right, hold on. Let's go there. It says, this is Mathew 16:18. It says, and I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Right. So let's look up the word prevail, because this was on my spirit, just right now, just a minute ago, about the enemy prevailing against the saints. The enemy wants to take down the saints. You know what I'm saying? He's already attacking us. The enemy is already attacking us through this food, this false media, which a lot of us are addicted to social media, which we shouldn't be. Let's keep it real. We're addicted to this thing, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with going on social media if you're spreading the gospel, in my opinion. But if you're just on there all day, just doing nonsense, hey, it's something wrong, you know what I'm saying? But most of us are addicted to these things. It's not good for you. Like pornography, cigarettes. I was just saying this. My grandmother smokes a lot of cigarettes and everything. I hate that, that she does that. I'm praying that she gets off that. But, anything. It can be alcoholism, cigarettes, marijuana. The enemy can use anything against you, anything that's bad. It's too much sex, being a sex addict, and y'all better be careful, because, a lot of people is going to jail behind these women, behind this, social media stuff. People's getting counseled and everything. So a lot of things the enemy is doing on the left-hand side, he's railing up against the saints or the men of the Lord, He's prevailing against it. So, but it says Peter, he gave the church to Peter, and the gates of hell should not prevail against it. Let's look up that word prevail. Let's look up the word prevail. It says the word prevail, to overpower. Right. If you have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the enemy can't overpower you. The enemy is not stronger than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Look what Yahweh told Satan when he wanted to tempt Job. Nobody, no entity, nothing that you pray to is stronger than the God of this book, the God of the Bible. Point blank, period. No other God is stronger. No other God exists. Only God is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's real talk. And the enemy cannot prevail against the church. He will not prevail against the charge. And he is your protection. He is your, he does give you, he does get you through that day-to-day, your day-to-day living. You know what I'm saying? He gives you the daily bread. He fed Elijah with the ravens and everything. So what more is he doing? For what more can he do for you? He can do much more, But let's go to the word protection. I think it's in Psalms. David was asking for protection against his enemies. Protect. Let's go here, man. Hold on. Nah, hold on. Enemy. Okay, so let's go to Psalms. Okay, let's go to Psalms 3 and 7. Psalms 3 and 7, man. It's a good one. Right there, man. And this is just off the fly, you know what I'm saying? This was on the spirit, This is in the spirit, This is Psalms 3 and 7. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O my power, for thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly." The Most High, he's smitten your enemies on the cheekbone, and he's broken the teeth of the ungodly. All your enemies. Your enemies not prevail. Your enemies don't have no power. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody trying to backdoor you, front door you, somebody trying to do you dirty, the Most High wants them to prevail. If you under his protection, anything the enemy has for you, the Most High has greater for you. And he's not gonna let the enemy prevail against you. He's your protection. He's your guidance. He's your sword and your shield. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. I want to get one word on the enemy. On the word enemy. Hold on. Let's go to Psalms 13. It's a lot of them in Psalms, man. Psalms got a lot of good scriptures. The book of Psalms. Oh no, I'm just reading that. It says, "Consider and hear me, O Yahweh, my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved." He says, "Consider me." This is the apple of the Most High's eye, saying, "Consider me, your servant David." Because David messed up, you know what I'm saying? But he got it right at the end, but he messed up though. So this is him crying out to the Most High, saying, "Consider me, O Yahweh." Because even if you're the Most High's favorite, you still gotta praise him. You still gotta worship him. It's still a relationship of worship. So you ain't getting off the hook, man. I don't care if you the ultimate Yasha Allah Bala Bala, like the brothers Judah Mack and them say. But now I don't care what rank you are in Israel, man, you still gotta pray, man. You gotta be humble, man. You gotta do this thing right, man. You have to live for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and cry out to him, And the Psalms is the perfect book to go to for those prayers, you know what I'm saying? Those prayers against your enemies. Those prayers that your enemies won't prevail. Those prayers of forgiveness, basically, also too. Yeah. So let's go back to Psalms. There's so many verses dealing with the enemy, and I want to get the sword too. Where it says, "Use my sword and my shield." But I'm gonna read some more in Psalms though. Hold on. Okay, let's go to Psalms 18. This will be the last one. I'm going to the sword and shield. It says, this is Psalms 18 and 15. It says the channels of waters were seen, and the foundation of the world were discovered. At thy rebuke, O Yahweh, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. Okay, because you know the breath, the Most High's breath is powerful. He breathed the breath of life in Adam. And he gave Adam the instructions, the protection, all of that, what I'm saying, in the gardens. Adam had all of that, but that's a different story. But we're about to keep reading. He says, he sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters, and I believe that word waters is mayim, which, the heavens can be a mayim too, waters too. That's a whole different other story. I'm not trying to get off topic. Yeah, the word there is mayim. But he sent me from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. Even David, King David, a mighty warrior, he said his enemies were the ones that was too strong for him. Guess who delivered him? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Even though he did mess up, even though David did commit murder and adultery, guess what? The Most High still had his back when, in his time, when he needed Yahweh. Because David, and one thing about David messing up, he confessed his sins. David knew that he was no good. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High still had him, because guess what? King David was still compassionate. You look at the compassion that King David, look past what he did with the adultery. I'm not saying that's cool and everything, but look what he did with Saul, how he handled Saul. You know what I'm saying? He could have killed Saul in the cave, but Saul said, man, you more, righteous than me. This is what King Saul said to his servant David, man. You know what I'm saying? And David is saying, you have protected me from my enemies, the ones that were stronger than me. Because a lot of enemies rose up against David that day when he committed that murder and that adultery. A lot of his enemies rose up against him. You know what I'm saying? That was just payback for what he did. But guess what? King David had it right at the end, though. He got it right because he was still the apple of the Most High's eye. So let's go to that sword and shield, and we're gonna close it with that. Let me go to shield. Slakia. How you spell? Hold on. Am I spelling it right? I think it's the, hold on. Oh, okay, we're going to, go to Psalm 31. Bow down thy ear to me, deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock. Something I can lean on. What do you do when you think of a rock? Like I'm standing by this tree, you know what I'm saying? It's made out of the earth. So what do you do when you think of this? I think it's an oak tree too. So what do you picture, for the most part when you see a tree or a rock? It's strong, you know what I'm saying? It got a strong foundation, you can lean on it. You know what I'm saying? So he's my rock, and also it goes back to what did King David kill Goliath with? A rock. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. It says, bow down thy ear to me, deliver me speedily, be thou my strong rock, for an house of defense to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. This is what we should be crying out all day, every day, like King David, you know what I'm saying? Like our forefathers, because we mess up on the daily, man. The thoughts that we think, man, on the daily, our daily thoughts, it's just, that's sin alone. All types of, thoughts be going through my head and everything. I be thinking about like especially with the women, you know what I'm saying? Just overtly sexual thoughts with women, just out there, because I'm a man, I'm a heterosexual man. I love beautiful women, but all types of thoughts be going in my head and everything. And this is, what the Most High is telling you, you pray those demons and those succubuses off of you, because those would be succubus thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Basically, so you pray them thoughts off of you. You pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua that he deliver you. So with that being said, man, I hope you guys are edified. Remember that Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, he's your protection. He protects you against your enemy, and the gates of hell should not prevail against you, who is the church. The church is the body. You know what I'm saying? The church is within you. So with that being said, I hope you guys are edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. Shalom to all the elect, and also to the Gentiles that's keeping and doing his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Shalom to all the brothers and sisters, the Akim and Akwaf. Until next time, shalom.